What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are talking about some breathtaking new news that has just been revealed at San Diego Comic-Con 2022 regarding the character which we all know and love, Daredevil. Now this is absolutely mind-blowing. This is more than I could have ever expected for the character. For those of you who are completely unaware, Daredevil was a groundbreaking Netflix show that ran for 3 seasons back in 2015 up until 2018, garnering 4 spin-offs and a Team United Universe kind of thing with the Defenders series and the characters that spun off from that. It basically was the Iron Man of its own TV cinematic universe. It made a massive impact on the way we view TV today, and the character has been dormant since about 2018 with the premiere of his final season, up until recently, when Daredevil was brought back in the form of a cameo in Spider-Man No Way Home. This was naturally something that I was incredibly hyped to see, and even made a video on his return. This was a sign of something to come, something that Marvel had planned for Daredevil in the future, and it's only today that we have seen the full roadmap for what is planned for Daredevil, and hopefully, to an extent, the rest of the Defenders. So first off, in the animated prequel show Spider-Man Freshman Year, we are getting Daredevil voiced by Charlie Cox as a character, donning a suit that is incredibly similar to his Netflix Season 1 look. That suit in particular had a red stripe detail that was very difficult to see, but it was there, it was part of the design, and it's carried over into his design here, which is incredibly interesting. They've also updated the look to seem a little more Daredevil with the horns and such, and not the bandana balaclava looking thing. This is great because it means that Daredevil as a character is about to transcend into different mediums. We're not just getting TV, but he has now branched out into, firstly, the movies, and now into animation as well. No Way Home was a fantastic way for the Marvel executives to test the waters a bit, to try out putting the character in there in a completely harmless cameo that doesn't affect the universe, it doesn't break anything, just to put Matt Murdock in there. Little tease for the fans of the show. However, there is obviously much more important news to come from this announcement. First of all, we know that the Echo TV show, which featured the returning character from the Hawkeye show, will indeed feature both Charlie Cox and Vincent D'Onofrio as Daredevil and Kingpin, which is naturally where the next step of this character's evolution is going to go, with the reuniting of these two characters. However, we're also now seeing actual footage of Daredevil in his suit, that being in the She-Hulk show, Attorney at Law, which fits quite well, being that the She-Hulk character herself is a lawyer, so to feature Matt Murdock in this would make perfect sense. However, to include Daredevil in this, that's something else entirely, and something I was really not expecting. And the suit, oh, the spice on that suit. It's fucking glorious. I absolutely love the way that the suit is being portrayed in the She-Hulk show. The yellow and red, it's a side of the Daredevil suit that Netflix maybe would have never done, but it still looks like a Netflix suit. It doesn't look like a Marvel MCU suit, like the kinds that maybe Natasha or Clint would have worn in the Avengers films, that kind of thing. No, this seems ripped straight from the Daredevil show. It looks, even though we've only seen a few frames of it, it looks the same kind of tone and feel, which is fantastic, because that's what a lot of people have been worried about, going away from the Netflix shows and into the MCU. Will they stay true to the character of Daredevil, or will it become something else entirely, simply a different character that Charlie Cox happens to still be playing? That doesn't seem to be the case. It seems like they are respecting what came before and using it to pave a new story for Matt Murdock, and I really love the sound of that and his integration into different characters. It's definitely intentional that his appearances in No Way Home and She-Hulk pit him against superhero characters, superhuman characters with superpowers, to show that he's not going to be in, for example, the Captain America side of things, the very gritty, grounded, realistic side of things. He's going to be in the more heightened outgoings. So not only is he going to be in an animated prequel, not only is he going to be on screen as Daredevil in She-Hulk, not only is the man going to be a supporting character in Echo, the man's getting a season 4. And this is something that blows my mind. I'm still looking at the logo and completely baffled that it actually is real. We're getting a Daredevil series on Disney+. The biggest shock for me is that it's going to be longer than any season of the Netflix Daredevil ever was. Daredevil Born Again is going to be 18 episodes. Ideally, the same length that the Disney Plus shows have been recently at the 50-minute mark, means that it's essentially going to be Daredevil, exactly how we left him. Born Again seems to imply that they are doing, obviously adapting the comic book that was Born Again, the Frank Miller run, the Daredevil Season 3 heavily borrowed from, which is a little bit of a red flag, and I wonder if they chose the name Born Again because it was simply referring to Matt Murdock coming back, or whether it is actually the comic book they're going to be adapting, because Season 3 of Daredevil already did a pretty good job, and a large majority of that comic is covered in Season 3. It would be a bit odd in his place in the story currently to adapt Born Again again. We don't know what's going to happen in the Echo series. Maybe Born Again is going to make sense, but currently I'm a little bit skeptical why they've gone with that title. I really hope they change the logo before the show comes out back to the proper comic Daredevil one. This one looks like the Daredevil 2003 one. Don't tell me that's intentional.
No.
So yeah, that's pretty much what the future of Daredevil is looking like at the minute, and my brain is about to explode. It's been incredible to be on this journey, like, since Season 3 finished. I remember on my old channel doing a review of Season 3 and praising it as the best season, only to find out that Daredevil was cancelled like a few weeks after doing that video. It's been baffling, and to do my video supporting Daredevil and supporting the Save Daredevil campaign, which means that I feel like I've been a part of it in a way, and it's been great to then do the video of him coming back in No Way Home, and now to this where, like, the show is coming out. It's official, it's on the slate, we're getting a Daredevil Season 4 in some form, and that's fantastic. Thank you everyone for watching. What do you think about this amazing news regarding Daredevil? Do let me know down in the comments. I've got a very big video on the way regarding Assassin's Creed. We're really close to 1,000 subscribers and it's very exciting. I can't wait to hit that milestone. And yeah, thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Ta-ta, and what's that light? Oh, bloody hell. That's not heaven.
That's the C train!